Sagittarius, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late December 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes in the energy and see what's happening for the lovely Saggies as we move towards the new year. It's the most wonderful time of year. Hope you're all feeling festive and happy, my friends. Let's get it going. My guides, talk to me. What do we have for the Sagittarius collective here? Please and thank you. And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for Saggy. Please and thank you, my guides and spirit team. What's happening? What's going on? Just want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, all the good things. I mean, I do love this festive time of year, if you can't tell. All right, but let's get it going here. All right, we have the Fool card. This is good. This is a good way to start. So even if you've been having some trying times and issues, like this is new chapter type of energy. So especially if you're connected to an Aries, this is a big way to start. So before we fully dive into all that, Saggy, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the December subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's talk about this. So yes, this is an oracle deck, but if you could see really far down on the bottom, it literally has several renditions of the Fool card. So this to me has all the archetypes of the Fool, the protagonist of the tarot deck. So when this card shows up in the very beginning of a reading, it's very good for new chapters in life, starting a new adventure, going forward with optimism. It's beautiful. For a portion of you, if you're connected to an Aries, they're showing up here in the front, highlighted for one reason or another. But to me, yes, the Fool is a double-edged sword because, yes, it's about forward movement, new chapters, new adventures. But at the same time, this card could have some warnings where Spirit's saying, like, hey, don't be too spontaneous, move forward, but don't move too fast type of energy. So just try not to be too spontaneous in any of your approaches in this time when the Fool card shows up in the front. But it is a cause for optimism. Remember, the Fool card is a joker. It's happy. So once again, beautiful energy for us to start with a little bit of a warning there. Let's get into tarot. And I always say that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote for us. We'll get you 3 cards in the upright. Then we'll get into the intuitive juiciness. Shuffle it up here one time for the lovely Saggies here. Guides and spirit team, what's happening with my friends? And while we get this deck ready, let's talk about last week's reading. It was a bit of a tough one last week. The reading was titled A Big Problem. So I'm hoping for a lot of you, if problems have arisen or were arising, they haven't been too rough on you. But you know how energy goes, right? It's never set in stone. It's very fluid. Only take these readings how they hit for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or we could be seeing someone you're connected to. I always like to explain that. But let's see what we have for you this week. Let's get it going here, my guides. Talk to me. 3 cards for the lovely, lovely Saggies. And I hope you all had a great time in your birthday season. We just moved into Capricorn. All right, we do have a harmonious type of energy, which could be good. I'm going to hold my opinion on it until we see what else comes out. 2 of Pentacles, beautiful. Usually. Let's get a couple more out here, because that card could be someone that is dealing with a lot of energies as well. Let's get a couple more. Page of Pentacles. All right, been seeing tons of earth energy, which makes sense in the holiday season. Okay, so we could be talking about communication here when we get Page. I kind of saw that in Leo too. Like there was an energy of like information gathering, learning new things. Let's get you one more. Just trying to get these lined up as good as possible. You're getting your cards read by Kyle Claus this week. Let's get you going. All right. So this could be a very good and positive reading, but there's some reason I want to hold my optimism just a little bit. Okay, we have the 6 of Wands, beautiful type of energy. So let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, and we'll get into that juicy, intuitive stuff. Now, when I first look down here, first look, first glance, I'm seeing some good energy. And once again, lots of earth energy in the beginning, which I've been seeing in the other fire signs as well. And it makes sense because that's the energy of money, of work, of the family, of the home. And it is the holiday season. So it makes sense that this is around big card of victory on the back end, the fire on the back, but there's just something that makes me want to look at the undercurrent of all these energies, because I'm getting optimistic, I'm getting happy, but I feel like there's more to be told. So let's go through piece by piece and really start to build this story up. Position number 1, we have the Two of Pentacles. This card can have karmic archetypes sometimes. Notice that person is holding an infinity sign. Looks like they're juggling those 2 pentacles. All 2s in tarot could represent decisions, choices, being at a crossroads in life. So for some of you, that could be it. 2s can also just represent partnerships, those that we're closest to, but the Two of Pentacles is seen as harmonious. So I'm liking this. This is a very good way to start. It's balanced, it's harmonious. This could speak of an influx of money or good luck in regards to money. That's nice. But since it's also karmic and connects to relationships, I want to see more. Now, Two of Pentacles, notice this person is also juggling those pentacles. So for a lot of you, there might be a lot of things you're dealing with in this time, whether it's a lot of thoughts, a lot of energies, just a lot of things that you're trying to process or deal with or work through when this energy shows up. So it doesn't have to be a challenge, but there could just be a lot, right? Like a lot of energy on the table. So we'll dig into that further for sure, because moving to the center, we have another card that's generally pretty positive. We have the Page of Pentacles, our good friend here. So for a portion of you, you might just be connected to an earth sign here. So Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. All pages are messengers, all pages are students. So when I see this, there might be something you're trying to learn or trying to sharpen your wit with. Maybe you're trying to take in knowledge and learn new skills. This could be school, this could be job training, it could be all sorts of stuff. Pages could represent younger individuals that we're connected to as well. But a big thing with this page is that he's a messenger. Generally, this is of the written word. So I think of like emails, texts, letters when I see this Page of Pentacles. So there could be some sort of importance around talking and communicating as well whenever we have a page. So this could be some sort of message coming in, which could be very good. I mean, especially with the cards that are surrounding it. But I don't want this to be one of those readings where it's like, all right, the top row is super positive and then we get blindsided on the bottom. Now, moving to the back end here, we do have the Six of Wands. Beautiful. This is a big card of victory. I saw this in the Aries reading as well. So whenever I see the Six of Wands, I think of public notoriety, kudos. It's some sort of spotlight, gaining recognition for the good things that you've done. This is a beautiful energy. Notice it also has the laurels. It looks like a wreath, so it is like very holiday-esque type of energy. And I find that interesting that all the signs have been getting little sprinkles of like holiday energy within their spreads. But there's a challenge with this card as well. Although it could be a just flat out winner victory, which is something we're going to pull for, especially with all these other energies swirling around. This could be spirit warning you about someone that's a little too egotistical, right? This energy can sometimes be someone that thinks they're always on top or they're always going to win. They can never be wrong. So that's just something to watch out for when we have Six of Wands energy. But generally, it's very positive. Once again, the way the energy is flowing on the top row is beautiful. It's claimable. It's nice. I just really want to dig into the nitty gritty of it. So I want to do that, Saggy. Let's do it. We're going to jump in and clarify. All right, let's get a good shuffle here and see what's happening for my Saggy friends, please. My guides and spirit team. What's going on? And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Two of Pentacles here. And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Saggy, you can drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, Two of Pentacles time. Let's see what's happening here. Why is the Two of Pentacles in the mix for my Saggies? Thank you. Oh, okay. All right, this is someone, and sorry about the blooper there. The card flew out on the ground, but it's the King of Swords in the upright. Now, this is either someone with like a very, very solid plan. Okay, this could be somebody that's strategizing. This could be somebody that's planning something. Or this could be someone in big boss energy. For a lot of you Saggies, whatever's coming at you, whatever energy, whether it's good, bad, indifferent, I feel like you could really be like playing it very well in this time. King of Swords, logical. intelligent, smart. Now, yes, this could be an air sign that you're connected to underneath the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, there could be good flowing energy with you and air signs. But if that's not it, this is determined, and it's like a master strategist type of energy, super smart. So when I see it under the Two of Pentacles, if you are juggling a lot of energies, if you are dealing with a lot of things in this moment, I feel you really thriving through it. So for a lot of you Saggies, whatever it is, if you're going through problems, whether you are or you're not, you could really be thriving through it. However, I just have to give that message once again with the King of Swords, Two of Pentacles. There could be somebody that is in the planning phase. Now, this doesn't mean it's a nefarious plan. Remember, there's really good positive energies all around. Now, if I was seeing like the Devil, Ten of Swords, Tower, I'd be like, whoa, 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 watch out, Saggy. But these are all positive cards, so there could be somebody wanting to put a good plan into place. Whether they're planning action towards you, maybe you're planning out your future, whatever it is, there's good intention behind these plans. That's the big thing I'm picking up here in the front. So either way, those are very positive energies up here in the front. So we'll talk about it more during the recap. Once again, this is either somebody handling all their business like a boss, or this is somebody that's really about to start putting plans into motion. So let's move over to the Page of Pentacles here, see what's happening. Now we're getting a lot of court cards as well. So let's see why that page is in the mix. Why is that page here for Saggy? Really want to get over to that Six of Wands as well. We got some interesting layers here this week. All right, someone or something's going to open up here in a very big way for a lot of you. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse underneath this Page of Pentacles. Either somebody wants to share something with you. This could be an emotional talk or a very important talk that you're about to have here. And I don't feel like this is a bad thing. There is somebody they're going to open up to you in like wide open. That's the vibe I'm picking up here in a big way. Generally, the Four of Pentacles is clamped down, right? This is not letting nothing in. It's not letting nothing out. It's not moving nothing. In reverse, it's like, okay, that energy is coming forth. So when I see it underneath this Page of Pentacles, yeah, this is some sort of important talk or an emotional talk that's going to be had, okay? Where either you let somebody in or someone lets you in, okay? And I mean, you might be seeing a lot of people or hearing from a lot of different people in this time, because look, it's all surrounding the individuals that we see within the spread. So maybe people are going to vent to you. Like, it could be so many different things, Saggy, where people feel like you're a good person to talk to for one reason or another, whether they want your advice or they just want to open up to you. Okay, so we have a very interesting mixture of energy here. Once again, could be an important talk or an emotional one that's coming your way. I feel like that's the main thing, where somebody's going to open up to you, maybe multiple people as well. Let's keep moving forward. It's not somebody shutting down or closing down. So let's see why that Six of Wands is here. Then we'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadow card. I'd say that's very positive energy that I'm picking up, even with like the strategy in the front end. Like, I'm not getting anything scary here, which is a good thing. But why is that Six of Wands here? Thank you. Good. Yeah, there's something's going to pay off big for you, Sagittarius. We have the Five of Wands in reverse underneath the Six of Wands, okay? This is a victory that's coming towards you, and you're not going to have to work like overtime to get it yourself. So that's a good thing, right? In life, sometimes things come easy. In life, sometimes it's a struggle. And with the way this energy is here on the back end, I'm getting that magnetic energy moving towards Sagittarius that I would claim if I were you, where there could be these various wins and victories. They're big and they're massive, and they could be moving towards you in a magnetic way, where yes, you might have to put some effort in to secure that. But Five of Wands in reverse is good. If there are any conflicts that you were going through, whether it's inner conflict, whether it's conflict with individuals, when this shows up in reverse, it's like, all right, the conflict is starting to end. The fight is starting to end. And it's not something you're going to have to scramble towards. So that's a big thing I'm picking up here on the back end is, yes, I do feel a big payoff of some kind, or this magnetic, like massive winner victory energy right here on the back. And it feels beautiful, it feels claimable. So I would say overall, we're looking up in regards to energy here, Saggy. Let's go through and do a quick recap, then we'll get into the shadow card. I would claim this whole thing if I were you. That's my personal opinion. But let's go through real quick before the shadow card. If you kindly look in the box, position number 1, we do have a decent amount of earth energy, like half of the spread is earth, but we have the Two of Pentacles with the King of Swords in the upright. So earth sign energy, air sign energy, we have fire, all sorts of elements playing around here. But this to me does feel like somebody, if you're going through a lot of things or there's a lot of energies affecting you, this is a person who is taking it like a boss. They're like, okay, I got it. I got this. Like they could really go and flow with the punches. Another thing I'm picking up here, there is somebody that's strategizing. That might be you. Maybe you're planning for your future. Maybe this is someone making plans towards you. That's a possibility, but it doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel nefarious. There is strategy here or a need for it. Moving to the center, we have the Page of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's going to open up to you with this type of energy. Could be multiple people since it's surrounding, like the two core cards are around it. So I wouldn't be surprised if multiple people want to vent to you or talk to you or open up to you in one way or another. This could be an emotional talk or a very important one that needs to be had where someone's not going to shut you out. Moving to the back end, we have the Six of Wands with the Five of Wands in reverse. Felt like a very big payoff to me right here on the back, where this magnetic energy is moving towards Sagittarius, where these wins and victories, they're big in their energy, they're fiery in their energy, and it doesn't feel like you're going to have to exert all of your energy to collect it. So very claimable reading this week for you, Saggy. Please take a screenshot. Let's get you a shadow card here. I'd say that was a very lovely reading. That's the type of stuff I like to see around the holiday season. And yeah, life could be a bumpy road from time to time, but that feels good. Let's see what's in the shadows for my Saggies. And yes, I always like to pull one shadow card at the very end, you know that, just to see whether it's something within you or maybe something you don't quite see. So it doesn't always have to be a challenge though. Let's get you a shadow card now. And yes, if you've made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. I'll put a link for it down in the comments below. And there's a few different tiers to choose from, and it's a beautiful way to support the channel. Obviously, no pressure though. Let's get you one shadow card. What do we have in the shadows for my Saggies, please? All right, nice and quick. Four of Swords. Maybe you do need a rest or recuperation of some kind here when we have the Four of Swords. For a lot of you, I would say watch out for your health and your well-being in this time. That could be an extremely important thing. Now, for some of you, when I get the Four of Swords, we have to look at the shadow side of this card, aside from like the resting, recuperating. This could be Spirit telling you like, hey, whatever it is you're going through right now, use your inner voice and go within to really find those answers. And that's more than just thinking. That could be like deep state meditation or altered states even. But the Four of Swords could be something that has stopped. Okay, so for a portion of you, maybe there's something recently that has stopped, right? Whether it's a connection, whether it's a work thing, maybe something has stalled when this energy's here, but it was meant to for a reason. Okay, I don't feel like this is permanent, because remember, fours, they're only on their way in the journey. Even though it's not moving, it's not a permanent stoppage when I see it. Once again, I just want to reiterate to a lot of Saggies, I feel like it's very important for you to take care of your health and well-being, especially if you're dealing with a lot of energies. Make sure you're getting the proper rest and recuperation here. Very big with that type of energy, but maybe it is time to let something just chill. I feel like that's the main message I'm picking up here, especially if there's been a recent stoppage. So yeah, Saggy, that's what I have for you this week, my beautiful friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details, the December subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the November subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced after this week's fire and air readings. But for December, I'll be giving away 3 copies of the beautiful Tarot of the Owls. It's one of my favorite new decks out there, and it's really enjoyable to work with. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed. And second, let me know down in the comments, what do you think tarot is best used for? Is it for looking at love situations, the past, the future, energy checks? Whatever it is, you drop your answer down in the comments below. And as always, the winners will be announced at random at the end of December. My friends, as always, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.